maybe go another 10 years.
Listen, I'm doing forever. I'm waiting to 10 years.
Then we will count them step by step.
Barely 2 years ago, legendary Afrobeat star 2Baba got everyone emotional when he proposed to his now estranged wife, Macaulay-Idibia. We go do another 10 years. He asked Annie, who quickly cleared him that they are doing this forever. Just like that, the lovebirds renewed their vows on their 10th wedding anniversary in March 2022, reminding fans of how sweet, beautiful, and enduring love can be.
But Annie, I loved you from the very first day that I saw you. You know, my heart beats for you now. It's been a roller coaster journey. You know, I know it's been ups, downs, good times, smiley times, sunny days, rainy days as well. But you know, you've been there through thick and thin. You know, you're my day one.
Sadly, the African Queen Crooner is now refusing to honor his for better for worse vows to Annie, following her appearance in the latest season of Young, Famous and African, where she sparked speculations of substance abuse. At a time like this, fans felt it was the perfect moment for the 49-year-old singer to prove how much he loves the woman who has stood by him for 25 good years. But it looks like 2Baba now sees Annie as a liability and an embarrassment to his name and does not wish for her to be associated with Idibia going forward. According to 2Face, he and Annie have been separated for a while and headed for divorce. However, this does not seem like a unanimous decision between the estranged couple because only weeks ago, Annie celebrated their 25 years of friendship and 13 years of marriage. It looks like 2Face waited for Annie to check into a rehab before breaking her heart over the internet. From what we can see, 2Baba wasted no time moving on as he was spotted at a recent event frolicking with a new woman. There are even rumors of wedding bells based on how deep this relationship has gone.
Hey, guy.
Media girl Toke Makinwa reportedly said Annie has been crying non-stop, refusing to eat or drink, causing fans to worry about her mental health.
Do you know how much she loves you?
I think I do. I think I feel it.
Like, I'm serious. Like, do you know
I
how,
feel it.
like, she would burn herself to keep you
It's
warm?
scary sometimes. Like,
Yeah, like the psycho, it's crazy.
she's always shown how much she loves me. I think she even shows it more than I do. Like,
Is Annie going to survive this breakup? When she gets out of rehab, will she fight tooth and nail to win innocent back, or will she move on like him?
What's good, guys? It's T-Code here for African Glitz.
25 years ago, young Macaulay-Idibia was completely different from the person we have known on social media and the screens of the Netflix series, Young, Famous and African. The mother of two, originally from Eket in Akwa Ibom State, was confident, beautiful, full of life and very ambitious. Despite living a hard life with only her brothers and mother after her parents divorced when she was about 9 or 10, Annie worked very hard to get the best out of life, working low-paying jobs as a store attendant before kickstarting a promising modeling career. I attended so much auditions after my secondary education, and I also did some modeling jobs for a while, earning as little as 2,000 naira. The highest fee I ever earned was 5,000 naira, but I wasn't discouraged. I worked with Dakova and Casey Jabari and did usher jobs at events. I was an usher at Queen Onokala's first album launch. I was also second runner-up at Queen of All Nations beauty pageant. It was after the beauty pageant that I made my Nollywood debut. She told The Sun during an interview in July 2014. Annie invested her income in furthering a university education. She studied computer science at Lagos State University, and at the age of 21, she became a theatre arts student at the University of Lagos. Sadly, like any woman in love, Annie began to lose sight of her dreams when she started dating 2Face in 2002.
I wanted to be on stage firstly. That's the truth.
You always knew
TV,
that?
Yes, I wanted to be on stage. I wanted to be like a stage actor, not really TV, but you know, along the line, you take pictures, you think you look pretty, you look good in front of the camera, and then you start to change and say you want to do, you know, home videos.
At the time, The singer, who dropped out of the Institute of Management and Technology, where he was studying business administration to pursue his passion for music, was a struggling upcoming artist of the defunct music group Plantation Boys. According to reports, Annie was spending a little income to support 2Face's career and lifestyle until he finally blew up in 2004 following his debut solo hit song, African Queen. Even then, the model supported 2Face's career, making a cameo appearance in the hit song's music video, putting her also in the spotlight. Of course, just like 2Baba, who instantly became famous, Annie became a hot cake in the modeling industry. Soon enough, in 2005, the then fast-rising actress appeared on Next Movie Star, a reality television series about discovering new Nollywood talent, and the Black Beauty finished as a runner-up on the show that has produced stars like Tonto Dike, Uti Uwanchukwu, Lydia Fosun, Belinda Effa, Cynthia Shalom, Bolaji Ogumola, Moyo Lawal, and Seun Akindele. In no time, Annie rose to prominence and launched her acting career in between raising the daughter she already had with 2Face. In 2011, the actress made waves following her appearance in the Nollywood blockbuster movie Blackberry Babes. Unfortunately, when her acting career took off in 2012, Annie abandoned a promising career and disappeared from the limelight after marriage to 2Baba.
Every day I try to understand him more and better because he's really hard to unravel, like I try to understand who he is more and more, and then I try to, make some sacrifice too and self-denial, yeah. I'm even talking like my work. Oh, because there are times that we both have to be away. And then I'm like, please, you stay, just let me do this 1 week and then you do the next one. And then I say, my money big past your money.
But he's the love of your life.
He's the love of my life.
And he remains the love of your life. So how do you...
The actress began to live just for Innocent, as she fondly calls him, focusing more on making a comfortable home for 2Baba to support his thriving career. Annie, who has been 2Face's biggest fan from the first time she met him in 1999, watched him become something from nothing and began to live a life under his shadow, as we would all see on Young, Famous and African.
Well, I just knew there was that strong attraction. That first instant I was going into the gate and he was coming out. That's how I met him at the studio, even Israel studio. I just finished secondary school. I was working on something for AIDS Worldwide for women. That time was like a talent show we're doing, and then we went to the studio. And I think he was recording then. It was just him and Blackface then. I don't think Face was in Plantation Boys then. So he was just coming out of the even Ezra gate, and I was going in and kind of, at the same time. It sounds like a movie, right? It isn't, but that's how it happened actually. And then he was coming out, I was going in, and and he said hi, and I said hello. And yeah, we're friends. He was saying someone when I met him. We're just friends. I was even preaching to him, so I was born again, like serious.
He was 24 and I was 15, and I still see the same man when I look at him. So full of life, so much energy. He is always optimistic about life. He is never afraid of the next day with the little or nothing he had, Annie said while telling her love story. Until Innocent dropped the bombshell about their divorce, Annie's social media activities showed off a happy moment with the love of her life. Sadly, after freezing her career and dreams for the legendary afrobeat star, he wants to start all over again with a new woman. Where does Annie start from? How does she begin to pick up the pieces of her life after 25 years of dimming a light for the one and only man in her life to shine? Some ask. Fans who followed Annie's journey are not confident she can survive this breakup because it was never something she planned for or expected. On the heels of 2Baba's heartbreaking announcement, a video of Annie speaking about her marriage to 2Baba has resurfaced online. At the time, the Nollywood actress had just tied the knot to the singer and made it clear that their marriage was for life. According to the mother of two, their marriage is built on the foundation of love and trust. But no matter how much you love someone in marriage, it becomes more of a choice than a feeling. This is why she and 2Baba promised they would never leave each other.
The fact that every relationship is always going to have their ups and downs, and then love and trust should keep you. The truth is, the way love is there, it becomes a choice afterwards. If you've chosen to be committed to this person, you gotta stay that way.
Now by the grace of God now. Now by the grace of God, that's the only secret I can say.
What comes to our mind before we even, whenever we fight, we start our conversation like he always starts. I'm very upset with you. I will never ever leave you, but blah blah blah. And I do the same thing too. I love you. I will never leave you, but blah blah blah, and we'll fight.
Sadly, while Annie held on to her end of that promise, it looks like 2Baba appears to care less about them now. Regardless, to Annie, marriage should be a piece of cake if they could survive their dating years with all the other baby mamas and scandals. This alone reassured the mother of two that their marriage would last. On their wedding day, Annie cried because it was the happiest moment of her life. It was not only a dream come true for her, but also for her mother, who hoped her daughter would have a marriage that she didn't have.
Your mom used to say, sit down at home, don't follow this boy.
If I was young, and then of course every mom would want to try to protect their teenage daughter and all that. So yeah, that was what happened with him. But I used to like really hide him a lot.
Before and during the marriage, Annie accepted 2Face other children like her own.
I'm a good-looking mom of 7. How many moms have 7 kids and look like this?
But you're the only one that has, you have only 2.
That's right.
Now,
I don't have stepchildren. They're my kids. They are innocent, smart and adorable kids. We have a good family relationship with our kids in America and Nigeria. Zion has a great sense of humor. He is always attached to his sister Isabel, Annie told The Sun. The actress went out of her way to make the singer's other kids feel comfortable around her and her family home because happy kids mean a happy husband and home. This is the kind of sacrifice the Nkoyo star actress was willing to make for her marriage to work. But now, will she feel like it was all for nothing? Following the first and second season of Young, Famous and African, the native of Akwa Ibom had many people believing that she was obsessed with 2Face. After staying a while in Johannesburg, Annie was always running to be with family, often confessing how much she missed the singer and her daughters. With 2Baba, it was like all of Annie's problems disappeared. This was confirmed when Annie said her vows to the singer during a vow renewal ceremony. While 2Baba's vows to Annie was shallow,
Dear Annie Idibia, will you continue with me for the rest?
with him emphasizing how she is his day one and it's why he loves her. She is intentional about her vows and writes them down before the ceremony. When she grabbed the mic, Annie said her heart was still filled with only 2Face and he had showed that nothing could come between them and nothing could make him give up on them.
I pray that the universe give us long life because I want to really grow old and I want to die like next to you.
Honestly, I pray the universe gives us long life because I want to really grow old and I want to die lying next to you because I don't think I can live or breathe without you. Annie said with so much love and warmth in her eyes.
No matter what we go through, I will still love you.
Now that 2Face is moving on, is this the point where Annie finds out if she can live and breathe without him? The Black Beauty may have chosen 2Baba and made him a whole personality for over a decade, but she is an entrepreneur who has owned several businesses. Annie's financial independence could mean that she has very little to worry about money and her personal finances. However, the mother of 2 is also 40 years of age and may feel like she may never find love and companionship again. This breakup feels like Annie has hit rock bottom and started her life over again at a time when she should be growing old with the only man she has ever loved. According to the owner of an Atlanta-based beauty salon, 2Baba was the first for everything.
I might my first crush, my first love, my first kiss, my first every.
During those years when they dated and the singer was busy with other women, Annie wanted only 2Baba, and after she finally had him all to herself in marriage, it looks like she is losing him forever. If there is anyone Annie loves as much as she loves 2Baba, it is her children, and she would do anything to protect them and give them a stable home. During season 3 of Young, Famous and African, the mother of 2 revealed her reluctance to forgive Swanky Jerry because her daughters were bullied by what Swanky said about her. Just like this incident, Annie's marriage breakup may also affect her kids, Isabel and Olivia, making it harder for her. As far back as July 2014, Annie told The Sun that, Divorce is the worst form of punishment any parent can subject children to because it's the children that will face the consequences of their actions. The entrepreneur said divorce should never be an option and she does not wish the experience on her children. If Annie survives this breakup, will she forgive 2Face for hurting their kids? Unlike many people who divorce their partners and find support from their family, Annie may not have a family to lean on, except for her mother, with whom she enjoys a great relationship. The actress has a non-existent relationship with her brothers. In September 2021, when Annie cried out about 2Baba's alleged infidelity with his baby mama, Pero,
"He don't send this on his way to America without telling me, without telling me. Without telling me, he's going to seek Pero in America. I am going to scatter everything. Nobody knows the rest of an angry woman. I will ruin everything."
Her elder brother, Uduak, publicly disowned her. His post reads, "This is for mutual friends and family. I just want to announce that the entity and actress known as Annie Idibia has ceased to be a friend, family, and sister. Don't hit me up. And don't DM me about her. I have nothing connected with Annie or that brand whatsoever." About a year later, another of Annie's brothers, Wisdom, also called her out for abandoning him after introducing him to drugs.
"My name is Wisdom Macauley. I'm elder brother of Annie Macaulay-Idibia. Annie introduced me to drugs, hard drugs. Annie takes drugs. She's a drug addict."
While it's unclear if the siblings have reconciled, their long history can make that impossible. Back in November 2017, a woman identified as Doris and claiming to be Wisdom's fiancé accused Annie of beating her up and abducting her kids, all because she insisted that Wisdom pay her bride price. The woman also claimed that she had a miscarriage over the beating Annie gave her. But if Annie doesn't have the support of her family, the mother of two has friends like Tiwa Savage and Toke Makinwa who are ready to ride or die for her. Millions of women across Nigeria and celebrities, including Mary Remi Njoku, Iyabo Ojo, Toyin Lawani, Kanyu Mbau, and Zari Hassan, are all rooting for the reality star. However, can they feel the void and emptiness that comes with losing your man and marriage? Since Annie's appearance on the third season of Young, Famous and African, where she sparked rumors of drug dependence, many have blamed 2Baba and the toll their marriage had taken on her. However, the problem may be rooted in Annie's childhood trauma. While speaking with The Sun, Annie confessed that parents' marriage had a negative impact on her. It's heartbreaking when you live with your parents happily and then, suddenly, they part ways. Even worse, the actress lost one of her brothers, who was 15 years old at the time, to tuberculosis. Will a marriage breakup recreate this childhood trauma she's trying hard to bury? Just weeks before the divorce announcement, 2Face Idibia was spotted at an event with Edo State House of Assembly member Natasha Osawaru. Another recent video of the alleged couple shopping has also surfaced.
No, buy the you want buy now. We are on it. Don't worry.
360, yeah?
What now? Yeah. What 360?
Surprisingly, after 2Baba's divorce announcement and her identification as 2Baba's mystery new woman, Natasha Osawaru quickly deactivated her Instagram page as fans of Annie flooded the page to shame and call her out. "I think 2Face has been dating this young lady before now. It can't just be the separation that brought them together. They have been dating even while he was married. Because the video I saw of him and this lady together while he was holding her looks like it's not a new relationship." And then again, he performed at AY's ex-wife's mother's burial and was with Annie less than a month ago. So when did they separate and filed for divorce? Was it last week? I just pity Annie in this. She loved him with her life, a fan wrote. Following 2Baba's announcement that he and Annie have filed for a divorce, a barrister claims the court will not just grant him a divorce because he requested it, especially if the marriage is a statutory one under the Marriage Act. To succeed, The lawyer revealed that 2Face must prove that the marriage was irretrievably broken down by providing evidence of either adultery or intolerability, refusal to consummate the marriage, unreasonable behavior, or conduct he is not reasonably expected to bear, desertion for at least 3 years, living apart for a continuous period of 1 year before filing for divorce, living apart for 2 years with no objection from the other party, or absence for such a long period that the spouse is presumed dead. If Tubaba cannot prove any of this, could this be Annie's only hope of keeping a marriage and the only man she has ever known? Considering all these points, do you think Annie will survive this breakup? Will she move on like 2Face, who has copped himself a new woman?
Let's head to the comment section to share our opinion. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share with your loved ones. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you can be notified when we drop a new video. Thanks for watching. It's Tikud here, and I'll see you again soon.